That was practical.
No.
Whoa.
On the outside of an actual building?
Yes.
Was there a net?
No.
Oh, man.
Hi, I'm Keanu Reeves, and I play Reef Hawk in Outcome.
And I play Cameron. Oh, I play Cameron. I'm Cameron Diaz, and I play Kyle.
I'm Matt Bomer, and I play Xander Alexander.
And we're about
To see.
Which one of our filming locations?
We can remember back.
remember the best.
We'll try to. Well, I'll try.
Good luck.
I'm gonna
Good
try.
luck.
Thank you. Good luck. I know what that is.
Wait.
I know what that is.
Wait, is that me?
That's
I
yours.
know exactly.
Okay, wait.
I know exactly.
I know
what it is.
exactly
Yeah.
what this is.
Yeah.
We,
I think we all
If we
do.
know,
Wait.
do we say it?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, this is from the first Matrix.
Matrix, uh-huh.
When your
Outside.
character
Yeah.
first goes out
look
of the
at
wall
that.
to get away from the guards who are coming.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
look down and you're kind of wigging out that it's
I'm afraid of heights.
Shoot that in Australia?
Sydney.
Sydney, yeah.
Yeah, and that was practical.
No.
Whoa.
Yeah, so
Really?
I had a line, I had a little set.
No.
I had a
On
line.
the outside of an actual building?
Yes.
Was there a net?
No.
Oh man. Yeah.
No.
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
You did that?
Yeah.
Wow, where was the camera?
They had it on a crane, so they had it coming out with me, but then I was standing outside for real looking down.
What floor were you on?
30s, something like that.
I would vomit.
How are you with heights?
I was back then. I was okay. I mean, it was a little tricky, but by the end, I was just sitting on the lip, just with my hanging out, waiting.
I would-
It
I
was
would
a little
vomit.
trippy at the beginning.
Seriously.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
We love the Matrix.
You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Oh, I know what that is.
That is
Gangs of New York, baby.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Which, takes place, the story is New York, but we shot it at Cinecittà Studios in Italy, outside of Rome.
Historical.
Historical.
Legendary.
We had the Fellini Stage 8.
Whoa.
We had the whole entire back lot that they turned in from this set into. And that's like a actual set that we not burnt down, but had all of this happening. They built the boats. It was a beautiful set.
Gunboat Liberty, an ironclad Passaic now lying off the foot of Wall Street. They are ready to open fire on the mob.
All of these actors and background, and this is a scene at the very end when we are, my character's trying to escape out of sort of, this riot that's happening. And I had basically pneumonia and had to shoot my entire scenes out at the very, very end because I was the girl who was like the third or fourth or fifth character in the movie. So nothing, I was kind of like the cover set.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was like time for me to go. So Marty had to shoot me out.
What did you do? How did you rally? Just power through.
It was so hard, and then all that smoke and I couldn't breathe. And then I was getting punched in the stomach.
Oh my gosh.
But it was amazing because it was in Rome. It was in
movies.
Rome, baby. With Martin Scorsese and Daniel Day-Lewis. And making
Icons only, babe.
Icons only. I lived in Rome for 6 months. It was amazing.
That sounds incredible.
I love it.
I would get
It was
so fat.
I called it my
Matt,
pasta
your
baby.
costumes no longer fit.
I had a pasta baby.
Oh, of
No, I was
course.
cinched into my costume, so it didn't matter. It
good
was
times.
incredible.
Oh.
This one feels like it's definitely not mine.
It's not mine.
Oh, it's mine. This is the Roosevelt Island Tram.
Oh.
I think we were on White Collar, which is a television series I did for 6 years. We were one of the few productions ever allowed to film an action sequence on the Roosevelt Tram.
Neil, where are you?
On a tram headed for Roosevelt Island.
What do you mean
That's so cool.
action?
There was a fight sequence on the tram
Were
car.
you fighting?
Oh yeah. It was all practical, and they let us freeze the car and put it in a safer position. There may have been one green screen jumping pickup situation, but 85 episodes or whatever, it's hard to remember exactly
85.
what it was.
Z4.
I'd do it all again.
Yeah. That's me.
Yes.
Yeah, that's you.
John Wick.
Yeah, John Wick.
New York State, Brooklyn Navy Yard. This is practical.
Oh, wow.
So this was
course.
rain machines, and it was less than 30 degrees.
Just you and me, John. You and me.
30 degrees and raining?
It was fun.
was
and wet.
It was really fun. Is this you?
That is me.
You know?
I don't know what that is.
I believe that that's from, there's,
Wait, what is that? You're like, there's a home, they're looking inside.
yeah, is
A
that,
house.
is that, wait, it's either from something about Mary?
Ooh, is it something about Mary?
Or is it?
It's
Yeah.
something
is it-
about Mary.
Is it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, something about Mary. That was in Miami.
Okay.
And
What
that's
time
the
of year?
zipper scene. Perfect time of year over the winter, basically, like, you know, January,
Heaven.
February, kind of. Yeah. I think this is the zipper, right before the zipper.
Oh, yes, of course, of course.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think he's screaming. That's
God,
why
I
they're
still
looking.
have such a visceral
They're looking
reaction
at
to
it
that.
because there was,
Yes.
he's screaming.
Got it.
Nah, you?
That's me. Yeah. I think this is in Savannah, Georgia. This is from the second Magic Mike film. And this is a scene where Channing Tatum and our characters have been in a fight the night before. And this is kind of our amends scene. And he's just kind of waking up, maybe a little hungover. My character's been meditating to kind of like center himself before he has this big conversation with his friend.
I'm happy you finally got what you wanted, man. I am. We say shit all the fucking time, but you went and did it, man.
I love Savannah. We didn't spend a ton of time in Daytona, but Savannah, I loved.
Savannah's a little witchy.
Yeah, it's very witchy.
It's a little witchy.
If you're in Savannah, Mrs. Wilkes' tea room and the pink house. It's like really good, like Southern soul food kitchen.
This is not me. You?
That's me. That's Charlie's Angels.
Oh, which one?
Oh, sorry. I thought I was supposed to.
Oh, no, you're
One or
just-
full
you're right.
throttle?
I'm sorry.
This was on stage downtown
Okay.
in downtown LA.
Relax, Boz. Order a drink.
Excuse me, miss?
My nephew was being born. I was in the middle of shooting with Bill Murray, Lucy, and Drew, and I got the phone call that my nephew was coming. So I said, guys, I gotta go. And they're like, go. Jumped into my car, and I drove down the 110 freeway on the side of,
The feeder?
the
Safety lane, the off-road, the off lane.
The off lane on the inside, all the way down to the 405.
You just went, I'm going.
I'm going. I'm not missing this, which is terrible. I would never do that. It's really irresponsible. And then got all the way down to Newport and was there to be there when he was born.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My sister held it as long as she could. Like, it has to be Keanu.
Oh, yeah, that's
Keanu.
Speed.
Speed.
That's Speed.
Oh.
That's my character's car. It's a sequence where Jack Traven asks someone to borrow their car and they drive, and that's where it crashes and he goes from the car to the bus. Cool story. This was on when they were building the 105.
Right. That was the 105 before it opened up. Yeah.
So we were on the 105, and so then we could like take the 105 at home at
Yeah.
night and stuff. But it was cool driving on an empty freeway.
So cool. I just did that for the film that I'm on, that I just did. And they shut down 3 miles each way on a highway in Jersey for a week.
Oh,
Shoot.
It was crazy. And
We had
rerouted
some
traffic.
unhappy folks.
Yeah. Apparently they do it with this part of the freeway a lot. It's like
Okay.
they've done a calculated kind of thing. But it's so cool.
Who's
I know
this?
what that is. That's Cameron.
That's mine.
That's Cameron.
mine.
That's the holiday.
It's the holiday. Yeah.
What's happening here?
We're in England. I think we were in Surrey, I believe. I'm driving in England for the first time, my character.
Ooh, was that your first time driving in England?
I think it might have been, yeah.
We know
Yeah.
you're an amazing driver, so
Thank
you had no
you.
problem with
Thank
that.
you.
That's what I hear. You're an amazing driver. We're gonna find out one day.
Yes, we
Diaz.
are. Oh no.
Okay. Yeah.
Is that? Is that outcome?
It's Malibu.
That's
I
outcome.
think that's Malibu.
That is the
Yes,
PCH.
that's PCH. What a beautiful cove.
Yeah.
You've had 5 years off. I mean, how are you going to frame the 5 years thing?
I won't say.
that I was hiding a heroin addiction from the public, and that my best friends and my insane lawyer helped me cover it up for years.
That is a really smart omission.
Strong omish.
Beauty of our job, right? It takes us
it
to
is.
really amazing locations, beautiful places around the world,
Yeah.
constantly, where we get to not just visit, but like immerse ourselves in it and live in it for moments that, you know, most people dream of. It was a wonderful jaunt down memory lane. Reminds us of our good fortune.